Come on, everybody. We will sing and shout. We will sing and shout. Open up our hearts and pour your praises out. We will sing and shout. We will sing and shout. Open up our hearts and pour your praises out. Shout. Hey, everybody. I'm Miss Jan. I want to welcome you to Bethel's Junior Worship at Home. Well, today we have a story for you from the Old Testament. In fact, it's from the very first book of the Old Testament, the book of Genesis. And Genesis means beginning. We find this story right here in Genesis chapter 18 and 21. And because our story comes from God's Word, the Bible, we know that it is totally true. So as you can see, our story takes place in the desert. We've got our sand mat all down and ready to go. Now, in our story, the people are traveling through the desert, so they're going to live in tents. So let's put some tents down, shall we? Okay, we'll put a tent here, and we'll put a tent here, and we'll put a tent here. Very good. Now, this is Abraham. Now, Abraham loves God, and God loves Abraham. A long time ago, God made Abraham a promise. He told him that he and his wife Sarah would have a baby son. Now, Abraham is 100 years old. I wonder if you can count to 100. And Sarah is 90 years old. Now, that's way too old to have a baby. Just ask your mommy and daddy. So Abraham is beginning to wonder how or if God will actually keep his promise. Do you think God will keep his promise? Let's find out. So one hot summer afternoon, and I mean hot. Can you fan yourself? It is so hot out here in the desert. Well, Abraham is sitting outside the tents, and we're going to go ahead and put Sarah inside the tent so that she can stay in the shade. And as Abraham is sitting there, he sees three men coming through the desert. 1, 2, 3. Welcome, says Abraham. Come sit with me. Come have something to eat. I'm sure you are tired from your journey. Now Sarah sees the men coming, and so right away she starts to make some stew so that they will have something to eat. So let's give Sarah something to work with. We'll give her a little work table. Let's put that in there with her. And we'll give her some plates, because we've got to have some plates for dinner, don't we? Very good. And so the men come and they sit with Abraham. So let's give them a table because they're going to need the table to eat from. And as they wait for Sarah to get the dinner ready, Abraham and the visitors talk about many things. And then one of the visitors says, Abraham, where is your wife Sarah? Why, she's in the tent, says Abraham. She's fixing dinner. And the man says, Abraham, I'm going to come back in 1 year. And when I come back, Sarah is going to have a brand new baby boy to love. Now, Sarah heard what the man said, and she started to laugh. She started to giggle. Come on, can you laugh with her? Let's all laugh together. Are you ready? Sarah knows she is way too old to have a baby. What is this man thinking? But they hear Sarah laughing. And the visitor says to Abraham, we don't understand why Sarah is laughing. Doesn't she understand that nothing is too hard for God? Did you hear that? Nothing is too hard for God. Can you say that with me? Nothing is too hard for God. So as Sarah serves the dinner, she's embarrassed because they heard her laughing, and she begins to think about what the men said. Is that really true? Is nothing too hard for God? Well, following the dinner, the three men head back out into the desert. So let's all say, so long, bye visitors. And sure enough, 1 year later, Sarah has a brand new baby to love. And that baby brings great joy to Abraham and Sarah. They named the baby Isaac, which means laughter. Now, just as Isaac brought great joy to Abraham and Sarah, you bring great joy to your family. You too are a gift from God. And God had big plans for little Isaac. One day, Isaac would grow up to be a great man and a leader of God's people. And you know what? God has big plans for you too. Let's pray together. Dear God, thank you for keeping your promises. Sometimes it takes longer than we want it to, but you know best. Help us to be a blessing to our families and to follow the plan you have for us. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's do our closing rhyme. Are you ready? The wind tells me, the birds tell me, the Bible tells me too, how much our Father loves us all, and now I'm telling you. Thanks, everybody. Have a great time, and I'll see you next week for another totally true story from God's Word, the Bible.